YouTube, what's up, peoples? Want to chop it up. It's been an interesting morning. It's been a pretty good morning, but I find myself asking myself. Maybe you're like me. We ask yourself, why am I the way that I am? Why am I this way? You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking to those who are disciplined, who try to walk in a righteous path, you know. Why am I this way? You know what I'm saying? How come I'm not like everybody else who's just out just indulging in everything? You know, how come I see things that I see and it causes me to be a certain level of discipline? And thoughts came to my mind that I know the Creator definitely had something to do with, because these are thoughts I haven't thought about in 10, 15 years. And it made me think about when I was in high school. And I grew up in foster homes. And I was a very popular person in high school. Every high school that I went to, I was very popular. Very popular. And I had, the football players, the basketball players, baseball players, the gangsters, the players, the girls. I knew everybody. And I was friends with a lot of them. Come senior year, and I went to 2 different high schools. 2 for my freshman and sophomore, then 2 for my junior and senior year, but popular in every school. And in the last 2 years, my senior year, everybody's all cool. We're all in the hallways and stuff like that. And it's getting crunch time where it's time to get ready to graduate. And I remember this day where everybody's pretty much in. It's the talk, like, what you gonna do after school? What you gonna do after you graduate? That talk was kind of going on in the hallways, and that vibration. I remember, wow. I remember me, I just got a little emotional just now. I remember me thinking in the hallway, people's talking, you just had that quiet moment. And I remember me thinking, like, I'm not like them. I gotta find where I'm gonna live next month. I was getting emancipated, you know what I'm saying? It was me in the real world. And the type of spirit that I have, the selfless spirit that I have, everybody's smiling like, yeah, I'm going to the whoop and all that type of stuff. And I never really told people, like, that's good. I wanted to be going to college too, and I ended up starting college too. That's another story. But my reality was quite different than those that were around me. And I didn't want to bring everybody's spirits down by saying, damn, I got to find some place to live. I got to focus on the basics of life. And so, just smiling and talking and just lifting everybody up and listening to their stories and their ambitions and stuff. But I know in my back of my mind, I was like, damn, I gotta find out where I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna live, how I'm gonna live, and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I already had a job. You know what I'm saying? My sister, she was emancipated the year before. And I had to, do things to help make sure she was on point, you know what I'm saying? Since I was working and all that, and she was working, but it was challenging for her. So, I would shoot her cash to help her do certain stuff. So I was dealing with a different type of reality. And like I said, as I'm preparing for work today, I'm thinking like, I was just thinking about like the type of men that I see, the vibration that I see in this universe. And these men are not ready for what's about to happen in this Western world. These men are not ready. These men will beat their chest and they act like they tough. They want to look you in the eye. They want to do this and all that. They want to tell you how they got different type of tools. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But yet and still they're not preparing. And they have families. They have children. They have wives. And I'm like, you guys don't really love your children. You guys don't really love your wives. Because if you did, you will be inquiring about what's going on in the state of the affairs of this world. And they don't. They just try to ignore it as if ignoring it would make things different. And what the similitude of me sharing what I was thinking in the hallway in high school is like the Most High, He put that spirit on me. Like, you never know why you were put in situations. And I never had this thought in a long time. But you never know why you are put in situations to prepare you for the future. So my spirit that He's given me is a spirit that's always been having to look at the reality of things. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, even today, yeah, I would like to just kick it, smoke, drink, have a lot of females, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want the flesh want all that, you know what I'm saying? The flesh want all that. The flesh, eat whatever you want to eat, you know what I'm saying? Indulge, you know what I'm saying? Hurt people, those that offend you. Who wouldn't want to, just do what they want to live, the outlaw type of life. But being disciplined, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's just gonna hurt you, And so I don't live that type of life. And fast forward to today, it's like how I'm saying how people are not preparing for what's to come. They're just having this fantasy of what they want to do, what they want to experience and stuff like that. And I get that. But you also have to look at reality and be like, in case we are not able to do these type of things, my family has an understanding of how we need to move, what we should be doing. Even type of people, you got organizations that talk about Bible prophecy and they be like, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and then you look at them and they're like freaking 200-300 pounds overweight. Or they've done no preparation and learning skills and stuff like that. But they have all the knowledge in the world. They have all the knowledge in the world of what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? In the spiritual realm, or even in the carnal world, in the worldly realm. You can follow people in the spiritual realm. They can tell you what's about to happen, and you can look at the news, world news, and they can tell you what's about to happen. And then you'll still find those type of people who have that knowledge, and then they're doing nothing about it. They're not really. They're just getting high off the fact that they have the knowledge. And I'm like, I've never been like that. I work full time. I work hard. So when I get home, I have to prioritize how I'm going to build myself up physically, mentally, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful I have my dogs. My dogs kind of keep me a little balanced, keep me a little level-headed in a sense of being playful and chilling. You know what I'm saying? They bring a lot of joy and stuff like that. You know how it is when you have a dog. It make you talk different and all that kind of stuff. So I use it for what it is. But the moral of the story is the Most High puts spirits on you. A lot of people have veils over their eyes, and if you the type that don't have a veil over your eyes, and you've always tried to help people and people are not taking heed or wisdom, whatever, don't feel too bad. There's a reason why you are on that level. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you are on that level. And maybe it's because you're being shielded and protected from what's to come. You're being shielded and protected from the harsh realities of how people behave. You know what I'm saying? Like my discipline has protected me from myself, from people who've acted like they had well intentions towards me. You know what I'm saying? My discipline has ruined relationships because females would think that my discipline was just a facade. They didn't think that it was real. They thought that I would bend and just fold and just live a real comfortable life. Nah, my life is, we're going to enjoy ourselves, but my life is, we're going to be disciplined. We're going to learn. We're going to practice. We're going to do all kind of stuff. In case something happens on my watch, you know what to do. That type of life, you know. And so if you are that type of man or that type of woman, you have to start going back to where your childhood, where you realize that you were different from people around you, or you were put in certain scenarios from different people around you. And those things were all designed to set you up to move and maneuver a certain way. Can't get mad. Don't even get mad. You know, pray that you have the ability to do things on your own, like you have been, and find peace in that. And also pray that you find you a community where that you can sometime break bread with and get the comfort of just being around like-minded men and women. But the moral of the story is we were all wired to be a certain way. The path that we were put on was granted to us. And although it may not have been the most popular path, it's a peaceful path. It's a path where that you're getting understanding. It's a path where you know that you'll be okay. You'll be okay with things, whatever comes your way. So be in good cheer about that, you know. It's not a negative thing where you're like, why am I so disciplined, or why am I, how come I just can't be like her and she just has so much fun? No, she's miserable as hell, you know what I'm saying? It's just, she just keep doing these type of things to drown out the misery. He keep on doing these type of things to drown out the misery. You know what I'm saying? When you find a delight in just a movie or reading a book or going for a walk, and you go to bed and you're satisfied with that, it's okay. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. That's a righteous path to find contentment in light in little things. You don't have to be all at the bars. You don't have to be all at the clubs. You don't always have to be in people's face to feel fulfilled. Those things are fun in moderation. So just know that, you were created and you were placed in a certain family, a certain environment, certain situation, so that you can have peace and so that you can thrive in harsh conditions, so to speak. Not everybody's going to get it, and you have to have peace with that you were granted. And not just that, when I was younger and I knew that I had to move on and just find me a place to live and all that, I ended up getting me a 2-bedroom apartment at 18 years old, and kind of find out I ended up helping a lot of friends. A lot of friends kept needing someone to help them. So I helped, and I've gotten help from friends too, but I also was a big part of helping a lot of people. And then fast forward today, still same thing. I've helped dozens of people. So, sometimes you have to be that mature person to give them wisdom, the advice that they may need, because of the fact that you've looked at life from a clearer and a different perspective. Let me know what y'all think if you had similar experiences. Peace.